All right, everyone, welcome back to more Horizon Forbidden West. Now, I've been doing all of side quests. A lot of them are done. In fact, we have done a lot more salvage requests. We have done some errands. Although, like this one, I'll do later, do next, and there are quite a lot of side missions to be done, actually. But in this episode, we'll do the main mission. Let's see where we are. We need to go back to our base. Talk to Gaia. Yeah, we are ready to get into Gemini. How are we doing on healing? Good. So let's go talk to Gaia.
Welcome back.
Did I get another drone? Probably not. Okay, let's talk to her. Sometimes when you are too close, it doesn't show up. Come on.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us, until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. How's all of us settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that. When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons.
Okay, let's go over the plan to capture
So our
Hephaestus.
plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan. So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so. So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
So he would have become God.
Yep, glad that didn't happen. Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
So Elysium is gone also. What about Elizabeth?
Gaia?
Oh, we have...
Yeah, though I...
She was okay with that. Thanks, Gaia.
Okay. So let's go to Gemini.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
I'm guessing this will lead to a long cutscene. Oh man, look at them go.
Connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working! It's got nowhere to go.
Capture agreement. Initiate contingency. 13F.
Wait, what's
13F.
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
that? It's cracked.
Look!
Autonomous defenses.
Autonomous defenses.
Neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come!
For'll stay here. Protect Beta.
What is
Got it.
coming?
Be careful.
What is that? No, not a grapple. Oh, it's a Ravager. So what does Ravagers need? Ravager, Ravager, Ravager. Where is Ravager? Ravager. Purge water acid.
Stay back! Blade is all I need. Get back!
Come on.
Aloy, help!
Over here, you!
Okay, we got that. How about acid?
Aloy! Get a hand over here! Throw it away from Beta!
Ah, come on, dude. Let me shoot. Okay. Now, oh, this guy is also on me.
Get back!
Come on, dude. Run away from him. Okay. That's a behemoth, and he's also
Over here, you! Aloy! Get a hand over here!
It's really angry.
Throw it away from Beta!
come on. How will we drive it? It is on us. Constantly attacking us. And we are panicking at the same time.
Get back!
It's almost dead though.
Over here, you!
I was almost not hitting anything.
I better check on Beta and Varl.
The first fight itself took all our heads. Somehow the machines become too aggressive around me, and then they keep on attacking me only, without even a single moment of respite. And I hate that. I hate that kind of constant pressure. Let us collect some more of these.
use for these soon enough.
Only 2 machines, and it was that much
You
trouble.
two okay?
And obviously, we didn't see the gun.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled.
Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Okay.
Safe.
All my life.
Okay, so we need to search for more of these. I have completely kind of depleted all my healing stuff. Okay, now we have more. Where do we need to go? Oh, okay, we need to go.
That's a lot of damage. Alright, where's this first?
We need to go up there. Okay, we have full healing. Anything more to collect here?
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
So that's where we need to go, but there is some collectible here. What are we using? We are using medium. We have 2 small, so we'll use them first if needed. Oh shit!
Some kind of production chamber.
What are you
This
building?
is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is he trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Hephaestus is hiding too.
That way.
I gotta find where Hephaestus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Machines?
Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them.
Oh, they're all running there. Huh. How do we go there? Okay. Oh. From here? Yeah, will you come here to fight me? Okay, so there are 2 chambers. We'll have to go to each. We'll have to go to each of them. So this one we'll leave it for later. There was a second one out there. How do we go to that? Okay, probably left. Ah, there also he's sending some. Oh, we'll have to anyway go up.
Might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if You bypass the processor. Connect it to...
Power node. I think that could work.
I think it could. I've got to find a way past this shield.
That should have worked.
Landing.
No?
Maybe there's a way over the shield.
That's all well and good, but how do we pass this one? There should have been a... Yeah, that's what I tried to do before.
How to drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be a node you can hit. Near the central platform.
Thanks. Maybe I should deal with these machines first.
There is a spike snout here also. More? I think that's it. These are all Apex machines. Okay, so now it's time to purge Hephaestus from here. I'm sure a massive fight is coming up.
Secondary defenses.
What is he sending?
Oh, great. The machine's on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
How did...
I'll see what I can do. Shots left.
Come on! What the fuck is happening? I am always getting stuck somewhere, and my Aloy is always so slow. Even then, they are not dead. Where are you, dude?
them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
I'm here to free from the King's well.
Yeah, even in normal, some part of the game actually throws quite a lot to you. And if you are a player like me who gets scared very easily, then yeah, it becomes quite difficult. So this one is done.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Yeah.
Well, it better not get comfortable.
I'm using this one type of arrow a lot. Probably that's one of the problem. I should use the spikes. Those are pretty good. Okay, so now to the next chamber.
Energy containment.
Oh.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity! I think we can do this, Aloy.
I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Ah, we just missed it. On top of it, we have a good armor, but the armor is not upgraded. So there are jumpy boys and this guy.
Just a little right. I need to draw Hephaestus out of here.
There should be another node to override.
Got it.
Can I do a silent R1? Who saw me? Someone saw me. But where? So this is the effect that actually stops me from using my focus. I don't see the machines. Ah, there is here. So these guys were relatively easier. Are there more? Oh shit. So that's the radar pad. Now it won't let me use yeah, I cannot use my focus. Look at all that details. Something is being created here. So where is Hephaestus? Oh, we need to go up there. Let me collect some more stuff if we can. At least I want to be fully prepared when Hephaestus throws more stuff at us. Oh, there is more machines. Where?
Oh, here we go again.
This doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
What are the plow horns weak to? Wow, he just yanked me down. Come on, dude. That's not good. Yeah, I want to stay here and fight. How do I scan you? Where are you? So many things over here. Everything gets scanned. Greenhorn. Okay. Okay. So you are a acid boy. Let me see if that works better. Okay, we got him. Now the third guy.
And there. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
Okay, more healing. Healing. There is something over here. Yeah, there is some healing here. That's not full, but that's okay. Then, there is something over here too. Okay, so we are full on healing. That's one good thing, because I think there is a final major fight coming up. Here we go.
Okay. This is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine Hephaestus was building. It must have finished it.
Well, it's powerful. Whatever it is. I'm
Which?
almost done with the core repairs.
Oh, we are going into the central
Should
chamber.
we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Beta. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Okay. Be safe.
Intruder tonic. Extraction repaired. Cauldron tower. Infiltrated cauldron. You are
Okay, what is the big machine?
but your interference will be terminated. Deploying
Slaughter spine.
unit S Mark
Scan it first.
Okay. Slaughter spine. Did we already fight a slaughter spine?
Those things on its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up. Finish charging. Covered in plasma.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Okay, better.
Oh, we are.
Plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second. Maybe one of my potions can help.
So, what is the slaughter spine? Slaughter spine. Purge water frost. So, what do we have? We have purge water bombs.
There, stretch. Charging up again. Maybe purge water.
Come on! I can switch it up. We almost got it. Okay.
It's done.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
That was a unused open outfit when we used them to craft upgrades. Okay. So that should be the node. Is there anything else to pick up here? Yeah. I need more healing. So that strategy works out really well. Get it with purge water, and when it's vulnerable, spikes. This guy is dangerous because he has plasma as his main attack, and plasma art.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then
How do we head back? We head back from the right.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Laurel. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Yeah, start praising after the work is done. Work is not yet done. We got him into the last core, but we still need to do the merge. Won't I have to override? Okay, we have done the override already. So that's why.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100%.
Oh, main quest is done. GEMINI.
Now we better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code.
So that red thing is the malicious code. So they are merging code. I do this on a regular basis as my job. It does not look like this. In our world, it looks like looking at hundreds and hundreds of lines of code or text.
Aloy, look.
We have Hephaestus now. Oh, Zenith.
Hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Oh, that didn't kill him.
Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Shit.
Yeah, we're having fun, right?
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her!
So Tilda saves the day, but they got better. Things and poor Varl. They kill him like that? He's been there from the last game.
Varl. Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
So she's the one whose discussion we new interlude, all that remains, whose discussion we heard with Elizabeth Sobek, like when
Why did Tilda bring me here?
so she's the Zenith who talked to Elizabeth Sobek to get
Where's all this from?
Apollo.
Some kind of survival bunker.
No, this is a bathroom. This is for taking bath, and that is for relieving yourself. These I don't know, and that's for washing your mouth.
Looks like some kind of storage space.
Maybe.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
These are
My friend is
artwork.
dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain.
Examine the art. Okay. What art do you want us to examine? All of these? This is a sculpture.
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
Sneaking up on him.
More like visiting him in secret.
The torch that Cupid bears represents Celine's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later. This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits. A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. The Gust. By Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
Isn't that all the paintings? Something is making a sound. Machines. So we have looked at all the paintings. Still the optional look at the paintings is not going away. Huh. There was an examine here.
Stunning, isn't it?
Oh, this one.
Paintings weren't the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Van Vianen's Lidded Ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial?
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
Okay, so that's all of them. Let's go meet Tilda.
Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about. So Tilda is behaving like a good guy. Huh.
That doesn't make sense.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
She said she'll make breakfast, whereas we only see fruit.
The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet.
Oh, Hades is gone.
He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible.
Oh, she made eggs.
In fact, a friend of yours
and cookies
has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything, except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way, one that only I know about, while Silence and my friends are busy battling each other. We'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Now dialogue opens up after a long
You said
while.
Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions, then. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well...
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the my guardian sent me. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, all because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh.
Aren't we? You were an outcast. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation, first from the techno-profitable, but as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful. From there, it was only a short step.
You were a spy?
More like I had to retreat, but despite...
How do you know
He had...
Eucus?
No. He's too careful for that. But he gave it...
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about the distribution of override tech and the secret. But that's the one. But with it.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Silence to the table.
Not if. When.
Not if, when. Okay, so that's a lots of stories.
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Okay, so we are all the way over here. Hilda's mansion. So that's where we will end the episode. We will go to the base and we'll end the episode here.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Okay, so that's where we will end this episode. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you with the next episode. We are already at level 48, so let's quickly take a look at our thingies. We are doing this because we have taken all the splitting spike, override subroutines. Okay. And one more, I don't have any use for one. Okay, we'll leave that as is. Yep, Game Changer X out.